Alrighty, you all, we're back. Um, I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. I didn't think I was gonna do this video, but we got to do this video for Black women culture. We got to do this video for Black women and how we deal with other Black women. We got to do this video because Maya Jennifer Simmons lost her life. This happened in Charleston, South Carolina. This young lady was 30 years old. This all happened at the Bloom Room at approximately 2 o'clock a.m. in the morning. We know, or we can assume, these are not facts, but we can assume that alcohol was involved, or partying lifestyle, or club nature of sorts. The news called it a restaurant, but I don't know a restaurant that stay open to 2 a.m. I've never been to South Carolina, of course, but we want to send condolences to her family. Definitely prayers, definitely healing, definitely positivity and light in a dark time. And it's so tragic that we have to go over this because we just did Tyra Crosby and Stephanie Alexander. This black woman hatred is going too far, but let's go over the details of what the news said happened. But they say this young lady she loved the Lord. They say she left behind 8 children. She was an entrepreneur and had a successful 360 photo booth rental business. And the craziest part about it is the day before she died, she posted this on her social media page. Make memories with your people while they are here. I don't care if y'all chilling in the house. Take pictures, record videos. When it's all over, that's all you gonna have. And that still sends chills through my body, because you never know when tragedy will strike, but it's as if she saw something or knew something. But when people are in a crisis or going through things, reach out to them. Say how you doing. Say how you been. Say how's it going. Whether or not y'all best friends or not, or best cousins or not, or best sisters or not, we are in a hard time right now where black women are grieving for all kind of reasons. Please reach out to your loved ones. But she also suffered tragedy in her life. Out of her 8 kids, she actually had a twin who died. And they also said that this happened because of Miss Kaisha Simmons Birch, who is 39. They got in an altercation outside of the club or bar or restaurant. 2 a.m. in the morning, they was fighting. So Kaisha Simmons Birch, she's a mother of 3. And she is also an entrepreneur. They charged her with manslaughter and possession of a deadly weapon. She turned herself in. And I don't know if it was her gun. I don't know if she owned that gun. I don't know if South Carolina is a concealed or carry state. That her grandma went on the news and said that it's not a stand your ground state, because Miss Kaisha Simmons said it was self-defense. They were fighting, and after the fight, Miss Kaisha said that she went to her vehicle ready to leave, and Maya Simmons charged at her. The grandma on the news said that's not true, that's not correct. But when we're not there or present, which we obviously not, we don't know what's true and what's correct. But of course, there's a black woman dynamic where we fight over men. Do he work? I don't know. He was gonna marry Miss Maya Simmons, and they were scheduled to be married. I don't know when. Miss Kaisha was the previous lover or previous girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. from common sense. That man was still fucking her. What the fuck? That man was still. So excuse my language. We curse on this show. This show 18 and older, and that man was obviously having sex with both of these women. And here, I just would like to know who he is. What type of man is he? Because same dynamic as Tyra Crosby and Stephanie Alexander. One lady is off this earth, away from her children. Another lady is going to be away from her children, but the judge gave her house arrest because she had no priors, and she said it was self-defense. And I don't know if it was self-defense, but I know if she was exiting or leaving the scene or the situation, one may presume that people might think that it was self-defense, because I saw in the comments under the video on Black Girl Unlost where people was like, one person was like, I've seen women get into fights and died because they won the fight. And we know in black culture, we celebrate violence and fighting, and especially fighting over a man. And just for Miss Kaisha to be 39 years old and not being able to accept a process that this man moved on to somebody else. 3 people sleeping in one bed is a song. If he's having sex with both of these women, seem like they would be mad at him, but of course we know in Blackistan, upside down, inside out. But if you know he's having sex with this woman, and this woman knows he's having sex with you, why can't y'all agree to disagree that this is the dynamic of y'all relationship? Should people accept cheating? We can say no, but women have been with me in years and accept cheating. It's better than this girl being dead and this girl going to jail for the rest of her life, or however long her term is. But she might get a slap on the wrist. Do these new laws where people march for Black Lives Matter, where people get out of jail sooner or don't get as much time, apply to black women? In this case, I would hope so. Not because Miss Maya life don't matter, because it definitely do. But this lady have children too. And I don't want her to be off the earth. But also I see the side where I don't want her to suffer, because she have children too though. But at least if she do go to jail for a long time, or don't go to jail for a long time, she do have a chance to try to get her affairs in order before she go to jail, since she's on house arrest, and she can prepare her children, she can get them a place to go. But we know she at least getting 15 years. But with this woman being an entrepreneur and that woman being an entrepreneur, it just blows my mind how black women can make it so far and do so much goodness in the world, or so many great things with their life, and something as trivial as penis or dick or a man can ruin 2 lives. And I never thought we would be recording this so close to just seeing this. What, 3 weeks ago we just did Tyra Crosby? I just feel like this is such a moment, a teachable moment, where, girl, if your man is a cheater and you love him, accept him and his cheating ways. I'm not finna tell you to leave and go find somebody else. If you that in love, be in love. Nothing wrong with love. But if you know he's a cheater, accept the cheating and move on. How can you tell people to accept cheating like this? Them 2 women will still be here, because a man gonna do what he want to do. So he not gonna be with that girl because she off the earth. He can't be with that girl because she going to jail. Or do she feel like she won? Do Miss Kaisha feel like she won that battle? Should she have shot her? We could say no, she should not. But for one, 2 grown women shouldn't have been out at 2 a.m. fighting at no club. For one, if we want to talk about what should or should not be happening. 2 adult women with children at home to feed, house, and clothe should not have been in that situation. Should they have been out at 2 a.m.? I don't know. One could even go that far. Who watching your kids, if we want to get technical? If y'all want to go technical. So we can say what we think and how we feel, but the truth is, black women losing their lives or their freedom because of sex and a man Is this man an entrepreneur? This man is an entrepreneur because he was fucking two entrepreneurs and he's a genius. Because sound like a good life to me. That man is free, fine, and on to fuck another day. But it's just so sad that we got to record this and talk about this, because I don't want no black woman off the earth or no black woman in jail. But this is a real dynamic that's going on where you all are blowing y'all stacks. Her grandmother said that she was not aggressive, which is something that a grandma would say. And we'll say that like that. Kaisha is banned from social media according to the judge, and she can't make no phone calls to the family. And for a judge to say she can't make no phone calls to the family or contact the family on social media, she know the dynamics of black women, where these women may have been arguing over the phone, arguing over social media for only the Lord knows how long. We don't know. Because we know black women like to taunt and terrorize each other over a man. We know this. We can play patty cake, bake a man, but that would not be true, and it would not be genuine, and nobody has time for that. But it's just like, why would the judge insinuate that she would contact this family? Because black people take shit too far. But the girl, they say she wasn't sleeping or eating in jail. Can you imagine being attacked, whoever won the fight, because we know black people care about who won or didn't win. You know, that's the height of our lives. That drama, we love it. That chaos, that toxic shit. And when we do and dwell in drama and chaos, things like this happen. They say she got a $200,000 surety bond. I don't know what that is. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all know. But it's just like, the other thing that the grandma said to me that kind of insinuated that a fight did happen. And I don't know what type of family she came from. They say she got a close-knit family and she loved the Lord. Actually, her grandma say she had been going to church a lot lately. But they say that when people finna die, they make peace with the Lord. And another thing they say about people who finna die is they get real angry and mean all of a sudden. But I can't say this girl knew, but something in her must have knew it was her time. But to go like that, and to leave 8 children behind. But the grandma says she can't kill her with her hands. And another dynamic a lot of people brought up in their comments was, you can't predict how people will react. You can't dictate how people will respond. You can't control how people will respond to acts of violence. Whether it was fair or not, the girl was in danger. We know we live in a violent community. She was in danger. She brought a gun to a fist fight. Could she have brought a knife? Could she have brought mace? Did she know she was going to be in a fight? Was this a plan in works already? 2 women having sex with the same man, same place, same time. What are the odds? Unless they all from the same hood. And, you know, we call it community pain for a reason. Because everybody in the community has it. So this dynamic only been going on. Only the Lord knows how long these women have been warring with each other. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So this was a brawl that turned into a death sentence and a jail sentence. And I just want to know, was it all worth it for both parties? Was it worth it? You know, that girl is off the earth. Like Tyra Crosby is off the earth. Miss Kaisha Birch, we got to add her to the list with Stephanie Alexander. I don't care who y'all liking or loving or needing. If you know your man is a cheater, grow up and accept it. Just grow up and accept it. That grown women, what grown women do is accept shit they can't change. They don't go out there and risk their lives over stuff they can't change. Well, people saying put up with cheating. People cheat all the time, you all. People have sex with other people all the time. And this misdirected anger that should be directed towards a man. We know that we live in a black culture, Blackistani culture, where men's value is higher than women's value. And we target and assault and violate black women any means necessary, even if it's a man's fault. Black women are always the target. So with these two black women, lives being targeted, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I feel like this is just a teachable moment for black women to just accept who you with. Stop getting mad at other women because he like other women. That, I don't know, it's gonna send you to your grave or send you to jail. And the clinic, of course, the clinic. But when you pick something and you ride that, there are consequences to every action. And I feel so bad for this family. I feel so bad for both families. Because that girl at home wondering how long she finna be gone. I don't know how old her kids is. And with 8 kids, we can say this or that about her having so many kids. And one could insinuate this or that, but we're not here for that. And 3 kids, we could insinuate about this or that even still. Well, and we're not baby mama shaming over here. Because I'm a baby mama. And we're not here to judge that. But I do know that all we could do is pray to make it today. Hey. Because it's just too much for me. It's just too much. Just stay innovative and creative. We did this video because I knew I was not going to be able to sleep without doing it. And I know that hopefully somebody hear a voice or somebody forward this to somebody, or somebody can learn to accept that your man is a cheater and accept it and move on. If you want to stay with him, stay. If you want to go, go. That's your choice, how you want to live your life. But accept that he's cheating if you're not going anywhere. When y'all trying to change a man, or even if, let's say, if it wasn't Maya, it would have been another girl that he was going to pick and marry. So Kaisha would have been that mad. Or if it wasn't Kaisha, the man still would have cheated on Maya with another girl. So just fill in the blank for another girl. This could be any black woman in America in love, liking, fucking a man. This could be any girl. And that's why it's so scary. Or any lady or any woman, shall I say. And it's just not worth it. If you know you got a man who got all this sex that everybody wants, get your piece and move on. Okay? Grow up. Accept stuff for what it is. Don't keep trying to get mad and spending your life angry at another woman, because if it wasn't that woman, it was going to be another woman. And if it wasn't that woman, it was going to be another woman. If it wasn't that, it was going to be a man. So all this anger directed towards people who your man is cheating with is really not making much sense at this point. Stay beautiful, innovative, creative, and I will see you later.